Jay Kim from the Oregon Surf Perch Fishing Club. It's Saturday, May 10th. I'm headed to Wade Creek at Moolock Beach, and I'm going to be teaching an ODFW Level 2 workshop. We've had Level 1 workshops, which is for beginners, so this is our first attempt at a Level 2 workshop, which is to help people who haven't caught fish, help them learn to catch better. We'll see how it goes though. So normally we only have 4 people in a workshop, but since I'm co-instructing with Armstrong today, we're gonna have 8 people. So I'm just on my way to Wade Creek. I'm about a half hour early, and just going to get ready and then start registering people. The goal of the Level 1 workshop is to show people basics, so there's not so much pressure to catch. Okay, let's see how it goes. And here's Wade Creek right here. I only see 2 cars. Why we're going to end up walking around quite a bit today, and what we're going to do is show you how we're trying to read the beach, how we're trying to read the waves, and what causes us to go to certain spots to go look for the fish. But the main thing is after 2 casts, you know, some guys use 3 or 4, but I only use 2 casts. If I don't get any action on 2 casts, then I start moving right away. You know, 20 to 30 yards, but it also depends on how the waves look. Okay, here, I don't know if we can gather around a little bit. I don't know how close, we probably can't get too close with all your rods. But, so the first thing, so you guys can't see it, but generally what I'll do is, at this beach, I'll walk down to the bottom of this path, and I'll survey left and right to see where I see multiple crashing waves, like, you know, 2, 3, hopefully 4, that are one right after another. Okay, so you're looking for the white foam. So as you look, you're looking for the white foam, but if you see dark water, it means that it's kind of still and it's much deeper, and the perch usually hang out where the waves are crashing on the beach because it's upwelling the food. Okay, so if you're fishing this spot here, you see how it's shallow, and then the first set of waves, it's really right at your feet. Okay, and then you see that dark green area, and then the crashing waves are way beyond that, so you would not want to fish here. I mean, you could try, but I would skip this area right away because you're trying to avoid the dark water. You know, again, this is all a guessing game, right? Because you never know where the fish are, and even if you see prime conditions, you know, you go there and you go, man, I can't believe I didn't get a bite. So I've had that happen to me many times. Nick's gonna take 4. If you want sand shrimp, you gotta go with him because I don't carry it. The other thing is that he walks a lot faster than I do. He also will walk out in the water further than I do because he takes more risks. He's young. He's stupid. All right. So if you wanna, so the taller guys, you might want to go with Nick because you'll be safer with him than you were with me, and I'm not going to let you go in front of me. Okay, so but he can only take 4. Hey, is anybody else from the Perch Club that didn't get bonus weights? But you got to belong to the Perch Club. Oh, and for you guys, just in case of emergency, I got a roll of toilet paper, but there's no facilities down there, so you're on your own, but I do have a roll of toilet paper. Yeah, Beverly Beach has them. Yeah, there's Beverly Beach about a half a mile up if you really need to go, but that means you got to walk all the way back, drive up, and walk all the way back down. Okay, so just to let you guys know, I use naturals, and I usually normally use 2 naturals and a camo. If you've got multiple hooks, I really suggest you try different baits on each hook because you never know. Hey, Nick, you got your 40, so you can head down. Okay. Find us the fish. We'll be right there. Okay, you know what? Here. Let's lean your rods, since there's only 4 of us now. Lean your rods against my car. We're gonna go down here for a second. Okay, so this is my favorite. The reason why I love this beach is because this is a really good vantage spot to see where you're gonna fish. So if you look at the north, if you see way north, again, you see the set of waves crashing right next to the shore, then it's really dark, and then you see the waves out there, so you would want to skip that area. If you go way north, so if you go, I don't know if you can, just look through the bushes, but if you go way north, hey, don't go too far down, but you see the waves are much closer crashing to the shore and there's no dark water. So that would be a really good place to hit eventually.
So basically you're looking for clear water, right?
You're looking for, no, you're looking for crashing water like that. And you're looking, yeah, you're looking for the, yeah, you're looking for the crashing waves.
About the point.
The point, yeah, see actually, oh, and okay, so the other thing is, you see the dark water here, that's a trough. Yeah, and then there's a sand, so there's a sandbar to the right. So the sandbar is where you can get out closer to the waves. So that sandbar actually looks pretty good. See, that's where they're going. Yeah. Yeah, so they're gonna go there because the waves are pretty decent right there. So generally you try there. So if you don't get any action after 2 casts, then we'll start moving. Okay, so we'll see if these guys catch, but we'll start here and then quickly skip all this. And again, things will change in the next half an hour. Then we'll skip all this and go directly to the sandbar.
You see very well once you're down there?
It depends.
No,
not
as right here, right?
No. Oh, no. When you're down there, the waves actually look much more, up here the waves look much more decent than they do down there. Because once you get down there, it's like, oh man, this is not as good as I thought. Okay, let's head back. So I just wanted to give you guys a short lesson. This is the key thing about where to go fish, is trying to read beach and beach structure. So the sandbar is big, the trough is big, because you want to skip this whole dark green area. Okay, so that's pretty, so you look at how big that area is compared to those guys. So you can see it's a pretty big stretch of beach. Okay, all right, let's head back.
You gotta be on the other side of the rocks.
Yeah, I want to be on the other side of the rocks and get up on that sandbar. Okay, all right. You want some help? Okay. So I just wanted to give you guys an extra lesson. So this is what I do. There was just too many people to bring down here with 8. Guys, for a second, just stay there. We'll be there. So I don't know how you fish, but generally what I do is I'll cast as far as I can, tighten up my line, give it a count of about 7 to 10, reel in about 5 or 6 feet, do the same thing. You just keep doing it over and over, 2 casts, and we'll move. Okay, conditions here actually don't look too bad. Okay, so we'll start here, and we'll just keep moving our way to the right. Hey, if you guys get a bite, wave your hand so everyone can crowd. Okay, and this is the one time that crowding is okay. Don't do this in the public though. You'll get shot. Okay, so we're back on the beach now. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We had 1 no-show, and man, wave action actually looks pretty decent today. So swell energy is 250. I actually quizzed all these guys on swell energy and tidal heights and forecasts, and most of them had no clue. So I was trying to teach them that, you know, learning how to read the forecast is important. That way you can kind of determine what fishing conditions are. The north side, so you can see that a lot of sand has come up and covered a lot of the rocks. So it's much better than it was about 2 or 3 weeks ago. We got a group of 3 here. So we tried right at the beginning of the mouth with no luck. So there's a sandbar that we saw up here. So we're gonna end up trying to go to that sandbar. Okay, so we saw the sandbar from the side of the hill, and it doesn't go very far, but it's below the rock, so it saves us getting snagged. And we're really close to the crashing waves. Surf conditions here actually look pretty decent. So I'm hoping this is where at least one of these guys gets a bite. Frank said he had a silver bite at the last spot. So I'm hoping we get some action here. So catching conditions are actually pretty decent right now here. It's sufficiently dark green where it's deep, and there's enough crashing waves that are close by. There should be fish in here, but so far no action for any of us up here. And then Nick took his group down south just to see if he could find some new beach. So we're trying something new, is that we're using walkie talkies to stay in touch. So if any of us get fish, then we can call the other up, have that person move down. My first fish. Let's check it out. So it's on the bottom, natural. Oh man, look at my top natural's gone too. You want to keep it? Look at my top worm too. My top worm.
Yeah.
So that means I had another bite. Yeah, so just cast right here. Yeah, if you want worms, you need worms?
Yeah.
I got lots of worms. You want to keep it? Yeah? Okay. I'm gonna give you at least 1 taco. I'm gonna cut off the left fin in case somebody gets some more. So that way it knows yours. So remember, left fin.
Left fin's mine.
Yeah, left fins are yours, okay?
Alright.
Crap, where's my Hey man, we just got our first one over.
Hey, yeah, we just got one as well. Got it on a camo worm.
So I'm the one who got it. We got it on a natural worm. Okay, so just got a call from Nick, and I was reporting that we just got our first one, and they got their first one down south too. So at least both groups got one fish now. Nick, let's check in 15 minutes, over, or unless we get more action. Yeah.
I just got one on sand shrimp. Another decent sized one. We're competing with the seal over here too. Over. Waves are crashing nice actually, by the way. Over.
Okay, we might head down there in a little bit. I had no action since the last one we got. Okay, so just got a report from Nick, and they got another one. So they're up to 2 now. Nick said he got it on sand shrimp. The first one they got on the camo worm. But we're gonna head south here pretty soon if we don't get any action. And I was just talking to one of my students here, and he believes he had a bite because it was a pretty sharp jerk. But again, most of these guys haven't really had a lot of action, so they're not sure what a bite feels like, and you know what the ocean feels like. So again, that's the purpose of these workshops, is to help people learn. Okay, so those guys are moving south, so obviously they're not getting any action. And then we'll try here and then keep moving south with those guys. We're way south now. We're way south. We're at the second parking lot, I believe, at Moolak Beach. Let's see, we got 3 fish total so far. And a couple, I think everybody in my group's got a bite at least. So at least that's one good sign. Although fishing has been not all spectacular today. So we're gonna keep moving south and probably finish up in the next half an hour and head back to the parking lot. Okay, see how it goes. Okay, so we're fishing as one big group. There's 9 of us total. Oh, so hopefully between the 9 of us we can catch one more fish. So unfortunately people are getting snagged down here. This is the 3rd person getting snagged. All right, he got a fish. Oh, double! He got a double. Hey, double! Okay, come up to the top. All right! How many fish have you ever caught in the surf?
That makes 4.
4? You doubled your output on one cast. Oh, that bottom one is a decent one. Are you keeping? Okay, let's go up to the top so I can help you. That cracked me up. The first cast was my rod. So how do you like the action of the rod though? Yeah, yours is a little light because yours is rated for 2 ounce.
Kind of like just bought that based off of PK's video.
Okay, this is your first double ever too, right? Awesome, dude. I'm so happy.
Fish 3 and 4.
I am so happy for you. Okay, let's move up a little bit further. You want to keep both of them or just one?
I'll take it.
Okay. Okay.
Why is your equipment better than mine?
Well, well, the big difference is probably you're casting a lot further with mine because you're using 2 ounce, and my rod's a 10 foot, and it was specifically designed for the surf. So I actually helped develop this rod. So this is, I don't know if you ever read on the club about Santiam rods.
Yeah.
But so that's what this is. So most of the experienced anglers in the club use Santiam rods. All right, so that was exciting. Brooke, who's a member of the club, just doubled his total perch output. And again, that's what these workshops are for, is to help people learn how to read the beach. So he's been out a couple times, but how to read the beach, and you know, work to look for crashing waves. And I was just letting him try my Santiam rod, and it's funny because that's what he got his double on. Oh, and then this is the guy who tried it because he used the bait caster, but he hates bait casters, but he loves the Santiam.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry, your first name again is?
Alex.
Alex, okay.
Lesson learned.
I'm sorry, lesson learned.
Yeah. Lesson learned.
There's a lot of lessons today, you look.
And you can find out by doing that, not by watching the YouTube.
Because you watched it on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
All right, so what he was saying was that there's actually a couple people here who told me that they watch videos on YouTube, and that's the reason why they were fishing that way, the way they do. And after fishing with us, they just realized that, wow, I guess that wasn't the right way. So, you know, I learned most of my stuff on YouTube too when I first started, but then I quickly started observing the beach and wave conditions, and You know, when you go 50 to 70 times a year, it's easy to go up the learning curve. So by going fishing that many times a year, especially the same places, it's easy to start locating the fish. So here's the latest report is Nick just got one. So anyway, so here's the latest report is we're walking back to the parking lot and Nick just got one. We pulled that guy over, he just got one. So you guys are up to 4 fish now, right?
Yeah.
4 fish?
Yeah, what's up?
Oh man, now you guys are winning. Oh, I think you just got another bite. Successful participant. Your name again, I'm sorry?
Nick.
Nick.
Yeah.
And let's see your fish. Oh man, that's a nice one. Look at that red tail. And how many times have you been surf fishing, dude?
At least a dozen.
A dozen? How many have you caught?
Probably a good dozen or more.
Man, that's a nice fish. Good job, dude. You're like one of the few people who got one today. Even though you are a duck. I'm a husky. Okay, so we're all heading up to the parking lot now. One member decided to stay behind and fish by themselves, so we gave the option to the people if they wanted to keep fishing that they could fish by themselves and they'd be on their own. It's their own liability. So that's the end of the workshop for that gentleman, and then we're just going to go to the parking lot and hang out for a little bit. And that was a really fun day. It's always nice to see people who don't catch very much catch their fish. So in my group, only one guy caught fish. He got a double, and he only had 2 fish walking into the day, so he doubled his output for his perch fishing career. Nick's team got 4 total. Nick got 2. Oh well, actually they might have got 6, and Nick's team got like I think 6 now, because Nick got 2, he's got 1, that gentleman has 1, that's 4, and I believe another gentleman caught 1 too, so that's 5. But you know, not too bad. I think everybody in my group at least got a bite, so not a total skunk for them. No, Nick's been a great help. He is such a fantastic human being. I haven't met a human being at his age like him in a long time. Hey, let's see. So go get him on ice right away, as soon as you can. Hey Nick, you got any ice on you? There you go. Nick will give you some ice.
You got ice? Awesome.
Yeah, if you're as successful as he is, then you buy the ice ahead of time. If you're as successful as I am, you never buy ice.
I've been overly optimistic.
Yeah. Hey, so the first thing you do when you get home, after you apologize to your wife, is make sure you rinse off all your gear with fresh water. Waders, reels, rods. Really important. Okay, so we're at the parking lot here. We're just finishing up. We're just kind of having a mingle time. And I'm gonna go around and ask people their names and where they're from. What's your name and where are you from?
I'm Nick and I'm from Springfield.
And how long have you been surf fishing? You're the guy that's gone 12 times.
Yeah, at least 12 times.
And you got about 12 fish.
Give or take, yeah.
And did you get any today?
Yeah, I got 1.
Got 1. Okay, well there's 1. And your name and where from?
Alex from Portland. This is my first time.
First time surf perch fishing?
Yes.
And you got a bite?
I did head bite, yes.
But no fish. That's okay, you got a bite. And your name and where you're from?
Oh, from Salem.
And how long have you been surf perch fishing, or how many times?
Oh, it's probably my 4th time.
4th time, and how many fish have you caught?
I'm still going for number 1.
Number 1. Hey man, I've known people who've done for years. Did you get any bites today at all?
Bites, yeah, had one on, but I lost them.
Okay, well at least you got bites and had one on, so well, hopefully next time you'll hook it. And this is Nick. So Nick, where are you from? You're from Salem.
Yeah, I'm from Salem.
And you got 2 today, right?
Yeah, I got 2.
Okay. And how many did your group get? Total?
2, 1, 5.
5? Okay, so 5 fish total for their group. But they cheated because they had 4 people.
Oh no, you got more than that.
I think you got 7.
6.
6?
Yeah.
Okay. But they had 4 people. We only had 3.
Yeah.
Plus Nick's a lot younger than I am. And he uses real bait.
Wow.
And name and where you're from?
Mike, I'm from Salem.
And how long you been perch fishing?
About 4 years.
4 years? And how many fish have you caught?
Probably 7. Probably been out 7 times or so.
Oh, good. And did you get any action today?
Yeah, I got 2.
You got 2 today.
Yep.
Good for you. Man, that's awesome. Okay, and here's the last gentleman. Where your name and where you're from?
Lake Bell, Lebanon, Oregon.
And how long you been perch fishing?
Well, I tried 8 years ago, and I've only caught 2 in 8 years.
Okay,
Until
2, but
today.
you don't hardly ever perch fish, right?
No.
So he
Like
caught.
maybe once or twice a year.
Okay, so he's caught 2 perch up to
I
today.
doubled my catch in
And
8 years.
yeah, he doubled his catch today, but he got a double. But I have to take half credit for it because he got it on my rod. But anyway, so you know, I think everybody got at least a bite today, and I'm thinking 2/3 of the people got fish today. So you know, overall, I'm pretty happy with the way things are. Let me ask another question. So did you guys learn a lot today on how to read the beach and how to read the waves? Yeah. So if you guys had to say what was the most important thing you learned today, let's start with you first. What's the most important thing you learned today?
Don't try to be cheap on your equipment. Buy good stuff, and I think reading the water. I think that's the key.
Okay, so he's saying don't buy cheap stuff and buy good equipment. You're the one who brought out your bait casting rod?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the guy that was watching YouTube, and he saw bait casting equipment was really good for it, so he brought it out, but he hated it. So his lesson to me when we were talking on the beach was, you know, don't always trust YouTube and come out here yourself.
Yep.
Okay, tell me, what's the biggest thing you learned today catching your double?
Just if you're unsuccessful in one place, just keep moving.
Okay, keep moving. That's number one in the rule. How about you? What's the number one thing you learned today?
I'd say reading the waves.
Read the waves? All right, reading the waves. I would agree. How about you? You're the one who caught 2 today. I think, besides Nick, I think you're the one. Oh, you caught 1? Oh, okay.
The more waves, the better the spot.
That's right. Reading the waves, and the more waves, the better. How about, what's your number one lesson that you learned today?
Keep moving.
Keep moving. Okay. So that's my number one rule, is keep moving. And you move where you think you find the fish. So that's what reading the waves is about. Okay, so I think that's going to be a wrap for the video. We're just going to sit around and BS for a little bit. Okay? All right. And first of all, I want to thank everybody for coming. Really appreciate you showing up, and really want to thank you guys for doing that. Okay? And Nick, special thanks to Nick, because by having Nick here, we're able to double our class size to 8. So, you know, that's a big advantage.
Thanks to Jay.
Then I want to, and then even though ODFW is not here, I want to thank ODFW for giving me a lot of handouts to give out. So we got some free stuff today to give out. Okay, that's it for the video, and then we're just gonna sit around.